As-salamu Aleikum and welcome back to Deen and Chai, a casual space to talk about Deen over a cup of chai, tea, coffee. So grab a drink and let's talk, inshallah. Today I have a green tea and we are going to be talking about a hadith. Now, I shared on Instagram about a week ago that I received this Sahih Bukhari collection. It's in Arabic with English translation. And I shared there the introduction of the book. And if you haven't seen that yet, I really recommend listening to the introduction because it gives a background of Imam Bukhari, his life, his journey collecting the hadith, and it's really an inspiring background. It's very short, a page long, but really inspiring to read. So several of you after that video have asked if I could share different hadiths from the book. I wish I could share each one because each one is very important. But I'll try to share here and there different ones to reflect on, inshallah. So today I wanted to share one that is really short but very beautiful and an important reminder. So I'll go through the hadith in Arabic and then the English translation, and I'll have it here pasted as well so you can follow along, inshallah. So in Arabic, حدثنا محمد بن المثنى قال حدثنا عبد الوهاب الثقفي قال حدثنا أيوب. Oh, I'm reading the wrong one. Okay. So the hadith says حدثنا آدم بن أبي إياس قال حدثنا شعبة عن عبد الله بن أبي السفر وإسماعيل عن الشعبي عن عبد الله بن عمرو عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال المسلم من سلم المسلمون من لسانه ويده والمهاجر من هجر ما نهى الله عنه. So the Prophet ﷺ said, a Muslim is the one who avoids harming Muslims with his tongue and hands, and a muhajir, an immigrant, is the one who immigrates or who gives up all what Allah has forbidden. So a very short hadith, but a really important one. The first part is that a Muslim having faith, having belief, should lead us to not harming anyone, whether it's physically with our hands or even with our tongue, with the words that we choose, with talking ill behind someone's back or anything. We shouldn't be doing any of that, whether physical harm or even emotional harm to someone. We should avoid doing. The second part of the hadith tells us the muhajir, an immigrant, describes to us what an immigrant is or who an immigrant is when with regards to faith or with regards to iman. So is one who immigrates away from what Allah has forbidden. So he gives up what Allah has forbidden. And I thought this was a beautiful description of an immigrant because, nowadays when you think of immigrants, we think of geographical immigrants, someone who's traveling from one piece of land to another. But as Muslims, we are all on this spiritual journey. So we are all sort of spiritual immigrants working towards getting to our ultimate home, inshallah. This journey, this dunya that we are in is just like a blink of an eye. It's very temporary. And we easily get distracted by it, distracted by wanting more from this dunya and planning for this dunya, planning for the next day and so on, and wanting more. But how much effort are we putting into actually planning for our ultimate home, the hereafter, inshallah? So as Muslims, we should be travelers in this dunya. And what are we traveling to? We really need to reflect on what our ultimate destination is and the journey that we are on and what we are putting forth each day. So are we only planning for the tomorrow of this dunya, or are we really putting forth effort day in and day out to plan for the ultimate destination, our ultimate home? So this hadith was just a reminder of that we are all on a journey and we're all on different journeys. Our journeys don't look the same, but we should all be focused on the same end goal, inshallah, and just remind ourselves that everything in this dunya is just temporary, and what is with Allah is permanent, and that is the ultimate destination that we should be working towards. So I just wanted to share this hadith with that reflection and reminder. I hope that you found benefit of it, inshallah. And if there's anything that you took from this hadith that I didn't touch upon, please comment below to share your reflections and your reminders, inshallah, so that we can all benefit, inshallah. So that's it for today's video, just a short one, and we'll see you next time, inshallah. As-salamu Aleikum.